Okay, so today my name is Chrissy Evolving, and today I'm going to be talking about just spirituality and learning how to balance between your anger and yourself. What people don't tell you about being spiritual, there's days where you might argue, snap, or just feel like you're depressed. But those are just inner work, what we need to work on, continue to work on. If you have, or if you haven't, what you need to work on to balance yourself out. Of course, they're not gonna tell us what we need to work on. It's really God's way of showing us. When it's just between us and God, He'll show us what we need to work on, what steps we need to work, what main part of ourselves what we need to work on. And sometimes when we try so hard to put our ego aside and take that step to bettering yourself, you will see the mountains more. You will see the the inner work and outer work that you pulled out, that you have worked on. Those steps that you take to better yourself is what needs to happen for you to see results. The results are what God is showing you, what you have accomplished. The main parts. There's 5 parts of what we have to build ourselves up. Sometimes we take so long to even look at the main part of our outer self that we don't focus on the inner self. You can say, oh well, for example, oh well, I'm not gonna do this because I'm too good for that. But why are you not gonna do it if you're not gonna put in the work? If you're not putting in the work, then what can you accomplish? Because if you're not accomplish something, then there's no way you have seen the work or the progress. The mountains can be so close if you only put in the work, but when they seem so far, you can't really see it because it's like in the distance. There's miles and miles and miles. But when you put in that work to walk towards the mountains, you're seeing the results. You're not tired because you have, for example, hold up, mountains. I'm gonna go back to it. Mountains. You're walking toward the mountains, so with so much on your back that you're carrying, like you got a boot bag full of stuff, full of books. That while you're walking, it's making your back hurt. It's making you tired quicker. So you take one book at a time, and before you do that, you feel like you're thinking like, okay, what do I need to do to make this more quicker? Okay, you think about it, and that's a lesson. You're thinking about it. It's giving you a test because it's showing you what do you need to do. Okay, you got that out of the way. And the more you come up with the problem, the more that it raises your back up, and you have the energy to walk towards the mountain. When you think about it like that, then you have the answer. But when you keep putting all these words into, like, making something so difficult, like something so simple difficult, okay? Like you can have a simple question, but you make it so difficult because you're not putting in the work to even solve it. It's like your anger. What makes you mad? How can you fix that? If you don't study what needs to be studied, then you're never gonna find an answer to it. Just like the Bible. If you could talk to God, I ask him what he could show you that you need to work on, He'll show you. But if you don't talk to him as an adult, as a him person, to child, the father, then you're never going to figure out the solution. He's never going to show you because you're not talking to him. There's ways. But y'all, this is step 1 of guidance, and this is the first main video that I'm putting out today. I'm gonna have another one by today or later or tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I'm not supposed to schedule, but I love you all. Stay prayed up, stay safe, and read your Bible, study God, talk to God. That's all I wanted to say. Peace.